Hello, well, welcome back to Dutch Diecast Collector. If you're new to the show, also a very big welcome, of course. Thank you for showing up. Today I got a very old F-2B Mitsubishi. This one is from Matsumi Air Base. Matsushima, by the way. I need to correct it. It's new in box. It hasn't been out. That's at least what I saw. Or it was kept very nicely. It's looking very clean. And it's a two-seater, so I don't own one yet. Paid 9K for it in yen. So a very decent price for this type of model in my opinion. Box art is really straightforward, the old school box with the art on it, which is in my opinion the coolest type. It's from 2009, so it's already 17 years old, so let's see how it is after that years. So the loadout that you can go with, that's really nice. The flying position or the removing the parts. Removing parts for going into flying position, I'm assuming they mean. And the canopy can go open. I'm not sure how that is with the twin-seater versions, but we'll see. Now, I am going to put this one on its stand, most likely, because I have a Japanese display going on right now. So these parts will not go on, but the other parts will most likely. So that's fun. For the rest, it's exactly as an F-16 on the frame part. At least the frame, I mean, with the wheels set up and so on. It's still taped shut, so I'm curious how the model is looking. I hope good, because it was not super expensive. Then I always start to worry, like, what's wrong with it? But I was not allowed to open it in the store, and I bought it tax-free. So when you buy tax-free, you cannot open your packages. You need to leave them as is until you leave the country. Or else they're unhappy that you might sell something. I've never been checked, and also till November this is only, so after that it's gone. Yeah, she's new. Wow. Nice to see a new one. Everything's still sealed in the bags. Nice. Wow. Really cool. So yeah, these are more for sea defenses. So that's why they have this cool camouflage usually. And they're quite popular in Japan, I've noticed. Till this day. Oh wow, look at this plane, really cool. So nicely painted. A little bit of dust here and there, probably from inside the box. The pitot is still in one piece, the missiles are still on there. No damage. Here a little bit of, what is that? I think they re-glued something here in the frame, but they did a nice job, I have to say, not bad. I'm just always super hypersensitive to these type of things, so I'm quite keen for detail. But yeah, let's see what's inside the packages. I'll unpack everything and show you guys. So with all the parts out, I forgot to open the stand, by the way. Let me do that quickly. Yeah, one thing that I noticed, and I have seen this before happen, the pilot was smooshed against one of the tanks and was sticking to the tank's paint, and the paint came off. It's not the first time I see this. Now, it's not a super big defect. I can fix that later on. And I have this paint on stock, actually, this color. But I've seen that before where their ass stuck to the rubber, so they melt a little bit over time and heat, and then they get stuck. So be always careful when you store your models that you separate everything correctly, because paints are quite weak, especially on the older ones that I've seen. So the stands are quite straightforward, especially if they're new. They're a bit hard to fiddle sometimes, but yeah, a little similar to the F-16 one. Now, pilots, I only have one. There should be a navigator also somewhere in the vast nothingness of space. I don't think I got one pilot with it, but that's okay. I'm not going to put both in there anyway, so this one's going to stay out. Alrighty guys, so with all the anti-ship missiles under there, looks really good, I have to say. Really beautiful little model, same like the single-seater version. Really clean looking, especially the paint on the top. Nice. So yeah, I'll put this on a rotisserie table and show you guys the finish. So the only parts that are now left over are the front landing gear and the rear landing gear. So these are modular. And of course the center fuel tank similar to the F-16s. And of course had a blind plug that's originally in the frame. Alrighty guys, and there you have it, the finished F-2B. Yeah, super happy again. Only thing that I found was, yeah, literally the pilot stuck to the fuel tank. I put the fuel tank on the inner word so you don't see it. But you can only see it from the bottom low here. I think it's there somewhere. You can see it a little bit. But for the rest, it looks really stunning. So I want to thank you guys again for watching. Also, let me know what you guys think about JASDF type airplanes, so Japanese Air Self-Defense Force, if you would collect something like this or not. And I hope to see you guys next time. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. It's always very welcome. And hope to see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.